Hello. I'm gonna wait till a couple people get in the chat. Make sure my mics is on, because tonight is a real deep conversation. When you get in the chat, let me know you're in the chat. I'm supposed to go on till 8:15, so I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before I start speaking. Bro, tonight is gonna be deep. Yep. I'm waiting for a couple people to get in the chat before I start going crazy. Yeah, this is serious, y'all. So I hope y'all bring y'all listening ears in. Hey there. Hey girl. I'm doing something deep. You see my titles, don't you? Just waiting for a couple of people to get in the chat before I start gunning. Yes. Okay, girl. This is a deep, 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 deep. All right. Let's see how many people we got in here. We got 3 people in here. All right. My topic tonight is when she knows you too well, you call it insecurity. A lot of your men do this. So let's go. Y'all ready? Let's see how many people in there. Because we got a couple people in the chat. Okay, let's go. And y'all know to hold y'all comments until the end, because unless I engage with you, because I'm gonna keep moving, because this works out better for me. So I want to talk to the brothers tonight. Some brothers, some of y'all be real quick to call your women insecure when she call a demon in you out. This is not a man bashing session. This is a peekaboo, I see you session. Now it's time for you to see yourself session. Okay? When you know she knows you, how she gonna know you like that if she didn't already know you? But she know you when she be like, baby, you don't feel good, do you? Nah, I don't feel good. Yeah, I can tell. You didn't eat your food like you usually do. Or baby, you sleepy? Yeah, they worked me today. Oh, I can tell how you rubbing your feet together and you starting to yarn. I know you. That don't come from guessing. That don't come from watching. That come from paying attention. That come from being present. You know she know you. Baby, what's wrong? Who made you upset? Who made my baby upset? Yeah, my boss got me messed up. I didn't like something he said today. You okay? I knew something was wrong with you because you didn't give me no kiss. She reading your energy, brother. Before you ever open your mouth to say she insecure, she's not insecure. She connected. She knows when your spirit is off. She knows when your appetite is off. She knows when your silence is heavier than usual. And some of you hate that because it means you can't hide. You can't hide. Peekaboo, I see you. But when you operate in secrets or lust, she see it all on you. She see it in you. And instead of owning up to it, you call it insecurity. And women, y'all should be scared to be called insecure. You know the meaning of insecure? That means unsure. So if you unsure about his butt, then you just unsure. He calls that when she been your counselor, your nurse, your support system, your everything in your life when you needed an ear for your stress, your failures, and fears. She was right there for you. You trusted her stewardship, but now you condemn the very thing you loved about her to hide yourself from accountability. Hola, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Let me check something real quick. If you a man in here and you know you've used the word insecure to a woman, type I did. Some of you was avoiding explaining yourself. So you would rather say, oh, you insecure, instead of facing yourself. Women, if you felt this in your chest, type I felt that. Yeah, this is landing somewhere. It's landed where it's supposed to tonight. This is a light versus dark thing. I know I'm talking to somebody deep in the dark. Your woman, she's just trying to use her light to bring you out of the dark. But light feels like pressure when you've been in the shadows too long. Some of you don't want healing. You want control because healing requires honesty and honesty requires humility. This is why some of these men always get someone new. Some of you would rather be with someone new instead of someone who knew you. I'm going to let that sink in for you. And I'm going to say it again. Some of you would rather be with someone new instead of someone who knew you. I'm going to let that sink in for y'all because that's a deep message. Someone new don't know your patterns. Someone new don't recognize your shifts. Someone new don't feel your spirit change. And most men take being called out as failure instead of invitation to grow. Darkness been too familiar to you. So when the truth shows up, it feels like exposing. Now listen, sometimes she will be wrong. Sometimes that girl will misfire. I know she might accuse on a day and miss, but that misfire didn't come from nowhere. Do it, ladies. You inflicted confusion in her with your words, your actions, your inconsistency, secret phone behaviors, distance, energy shifts, withholding affection and love. When you touch her different, she notice. If you walking around the house and you touching her because you want some, she knows the moves that you make when you want some. So when you not doing it, then she knows something up. She responded to what you trained her to notice. Lust is not just a man. And I already hear it. Oh, you tripping. That's a man thing. But no, that's not a man thing. That's ego thing. And ego shaped by pleasing other men. Some of you only ambitious about money and desire. And I'm not talking about the men who got their stuff together and they thriving in their family and they love women. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the men with no vision, no purpose, and definitely no discipline. Lust ain't casual, it's a wildfire. And wildfire don't pick and choose. It burns identity, morals, principles, purpose, and even sexuality. I said it. It's deep in here tonight. Period. It's deep in here tonight. 100, 100. It's deep in here tonight. Let me ask something real. How many of you men only feel powerful when you feel desired? If desire is the only place you feel like a man, then correction will always feel like disrespect to you. That's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. The woman who notices you before you speak is not your enemy. You are. When she's the only one who ever learned your language without you even saying a word. You don't have to say nothing. She just know you. She reads you. She love you like that. She love you like that, brother. So she not your enemy. You are. And when you punish her for seeing you clearly, you're not protecting yourself. You abandon your growth. Some of you don't need a woman, a new woman rather. You don't need a new situation. Some of you just need to stop running from yourself, your darkness, your shadow work, your inner closet stuff. Because being known is not the danger, lying to yourself and your woman is. I ain't gonna talk a lot tonight. This is just a powerful message I had to put out here to let you know that this is something that women struggle with men saying you insecurity, insecure because they narcissistic, they ego ridden, and they want to do what they want to do, and they don't want to ask you nothing. They just want to say, "Oh, you insecure," so you can shut up. But no, women, y'all keep on saying what you feel because we know the men. If you know when he hungry, if you know when he sleepy, just like you know your son, we read our sons like that. You lying, ain't you? Because you look this way. We know you did right, you know, loving this man. Don't think that you didn't do right because a lot of women will be mad at themselves because they picked a man that don't do right. You can't govern that. And sometimes we have to grow with our man. Right. We have to grow with our man. You can't say, oh, you're going to have a battle with every man that you with. You just got to pick your battle. But man, how the same woman who could read you that clear suddenly don't know you? When you start moving deceitful, now she insecure. But she was intuitive then. The truth is, she ain't misreading you. You just changed the signal. Now, ladies going through this, you have to go to God. This is from experience. You got to go to God. Turn on his music, read it, speak it, and he will deliver you from anything that the adversary is trying to get to you. And this is why I watch people like Talk to Me Kitty, Tony Gaskins, Trill AC, because they get it and they are living proof of it. They are married people. It's so many people that are counseling or coaching that's not married. And some of them shouldn't be. I follow people that I want to emulate. And you should too. But you have to go to God to repair your life, your man, your purpose, and you first. You can only do that in the Lord. Why you think people say go to God if it ain't true? You heard this all your life and you don't believe it? It's time you do. Every road in life will lead you back to this God, God's plan. Every road. Which person will you be in the Bible? Have you ever asked? And I mean, I know a lot of people ain't religious, but you have to be somebody in the Bible. Which person are you? That's why the Bible people didn't have last names because it's scripts made out for each individual person. You could be the evil side, you could be the good side. You can pick who you want to be because right now, the days that we're living is going to be the new Bible. The story told to the new people when we pass on and go on hundreds and hundreds of years from now. So, yeah, I'm done for tonight. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I feel like somebody needs to hear this. I got serious, I got professional, you know. How y'all feeling tonight? Did y'all feel this message? Stop letting these men call y'all insecure when you know them. Thank you. You know him. You can read that man on everything else but his lies and his cheating, then you can read him. And you can read him well. You can tell anything about him. If he getting cold in his chest, you can hear it. Every time you, I hear it. You must be getting a cold. Because you cold, girl. You know I got to throw a rhyme in there. Y'all know I can play now because I had to deliver the message. And I try to stop smiling when I'm speaking, real talk. Because y'all know I smile all the time, even when it's serious. Okay? So, yeah, y'all women, y'all love y'all men. Men gonna take you through stuff. Some of them not. Some of them gonna be easy. Some of them gonna be like, okay, well, um, I treated you good and I did this and I did that. So you gotta be quiet. No, don't be quiet. Always speak what you feel. And a man is gonna say, baby, why you feel like that? Okay, I'm gonna clean it up, and he gonna work on him. But a boy is gonna sweep it under the rug. You insecure. I don't care what you talking about. You tripping. No, I'm not tripping. And if I am and I missed this time, he triggered it. Yeah, how about that? So y'all click in. Y'all make sure y'all like this and hype this page up because I think after the chat, it don't hype up right away like when you in the chat, but when you out of the chat, it lets you hype this video up. And then I didn't notice y'all, you can hype it up 3 times. So you can click out of it and then go back in it and just hype. But make sure you watch the whole video because when you don't watch the whole video, um, it makes my whatever it's called, it makes it my percentage of watches down. So y'all make sure if you're gonna click on and watch the whole video, because and I know you will. Mighty Soul always watch the whole video. Troy Doe watch the whole video. I know y'all show me so much love, and Mojo show me much love as well. But I love y'all. It's how I do it. I come in here, drop it down. You know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you watching my playlist. Women, y'all are the best teachers. Y'all the best nurturers. Y'all the best readers. We have a discernment in our body, and we can feel when something is off. When you feel anxious and you want to be with your man, stay with him and pray. And if God wants you to leave that man, he gonna give you strict instructions on why you should leave him. He gonna talk to you. He gonna say, well, that man ain't gonna never be right. And you gonna cry. You gonna hurt. And it's gonna kill you inside. But you know he ain't gonna lie to you. And it's gonna be so loud in your ear, you're not gonna be able to deny it. You're gonna be like, wow, I know this. Or he gonna tell you, you just going through a phase. Let me work out this for you. And he gonna tell you to stick in. But if you go live in this word, go to your Bibles, go to your music. I had to start with Christian music before. Listening to Christian music, you have to read the word and you got to speak it because a lot of people will turn it on and then go out in the world and cuss people out and treat people bad. You got to, I told y'all about wardrobe. Okay, you got to speak your words right. You got to clean out your word closet. And when you curse, because I'm bad, I was bad, real bad. Everything I said was a cuss word. And now I've changed that because I'm saying to myself, I don't have to cuss so much. I only cuss like that because I don't know how to speak on stuff. I don't know how to say words. So that's the only reason why I cuss. I got to stop doing that. And I did. And now I'll slip up sometimes. I do. I slip up sometimes. I say a cuss word and I say, dang, why I say that? Let me change it. And I even stop saying curse words, or words that's like curse words. You know how you say fudge? I don't say fudge no more. I just say a whole different sentence. Like I be like, man, fudge. I don't even put the fudge in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just to prevent from me using that filler word so I won't accidentally slip into that other word. But y'all go to your God and pray. And people say this because it's true. And a lot of people won't go to God until they don't have nothing else. I'm going to say that again. A lot of people will never go to God until they don't have nothing else to go to. Yeah, you got to stay close to the word. Yeah, that's so true. And you got to go when you before then, because if you go before then he will guide you, but you won't listen. You won't listen. We hard-headed kids. We don't listen until we have no choice. And when you go with them tears rolling down your eyes and on your knees, because y'all get on your knees for a man, but y'all won't get on your knees for God, all right? All right? I'll just keep it real. Y'all will get on your knees for a man, but will not get on your knees for God. I'm convicting somebody today, and I ain't trying to. It's just coming out of me. They say I speak good off script better than, I speak better off script. That's what they say. I was just trying to hold in a word, okay? My wardrobe. Yeah, they will. They'll get on their knees for everybody but God. Get on your knees, and anywhere you feel like your man is doing you wrong or making you feel some type of way, go to it. If he messing up on his phone and he having secret messages, pray over that phone. Pray to God over that phone. If he in the bathroom doing his thing or messing around in the bathroom and taking his phone in the bathroom, go in the bathroom and pray in that bathroom. You need to pray. Hey, marvelous man. Girl, I just said a whole bunch of stuff about men, honey. But any type of woman that love their man for real, you don't you don't come at him as a masculine. Even though he got you anxious and you feel like you gotta be the protector because he ain't protecting you, you can't play the masculine role. You gotta always be the feminine. That's why when you was little, if somebody ever said something harsh and mean to you or masculine to you, you never forget it. If they say, oh, you got acne on your face, oh, you ugly, you never forget it. Oh, you fat, oh, you don't speak right, you don't know how to talk. You never forget bad words, and it stings you and you always be insecure about it. But good words, it always bring you the confidence. So ladies, we got to get in our feminine. You got to go to your woman, your man, sorry, your man, and you got to say, baby, I don't like what you're doing tonight. And don't bring up everything that he's ever done when you argue. What did he do tonight that made you mad? How did he hurt you today to make you mad? And if you know you ain't gonna leave him, there ain't no sense for you to cuss him out and treat him like crap. And even if you ain't gonna be with him, you still don't cuss him out and treat him like crap. Because we have to know how to talk to our men now. If you know you're gonna stay with him, you gotta come to him feminine. That's why men love their grandmas, the women in their family, because they bring that feminine no matter what. They love them unconditionally, and we not loving our man like that no more. We not loving our man unconditionally. We saying, oh, if he don't do this, I ain't finna be with him, or I don't mess with him, or I don't love him. You gotta love him unconditionally, even if you don't be with him. Even if you say, I ain't finna be with this man, but I still love you. I told my man, I love you no matter what you do, but that don't mean I have to be with your butt. All right. So we just gotta love and go to God to train him and to teach him and to discipline him. I remember a long time ago, y'all. Yep, no bringing up the past. That's the truth. I got to tell y'all something. A long time ago, when I was like 21, that was like 20 years ago, I used to be with this guy that was so bogus. He used to rob people, he used to take people's drugs, whatever, and just be evil. He was a bully in the streets. And he used to just do some evil stuff that I knew he was doing. And I didn't know he was like that because he was so sweet to me. But I used to be like, I'm not going to be with him. And when I said I wasn't going to be with him, he started turning on me and treating me, extorting me, making me clean up all day. Just evil. And I was living with him, so I didn't have nowhere to go because I was living out of town for my family after I left my family. So he was on me every day doing so much evil stuff for me. If I try to lay down, he we having sex first, even if I didn't want to. And I used to pray to God saying, "Oh God, please, why he's so evil and he get all the cars, he get all this money. You let him do all this stuff and I'm being good to him and I'm getting mistreated and I'm being punished every day. Why you don't do it to him?" And I used to pray on his downfall. I used to pray so hard, like, do this to him. I know he gonna. I used to tell him, you finna get a wrath. You finna God finna do this to you. You messing with the wrong person. But God told me one day, because I used to walk to this church and I used to sit out in front of the church and I used to say, God, please do something to him to show him he's doing wrong. Correct him. And God said, you gonna let me do my job or you gonna keep trying to do it for me? And I noticed, boom, I'm trying to play God. That's why it ain't working for me. And I'm wishing bad things on this man. And that's not God's way. So what I gotta do? I'ma pray on him. And from that moment on, any man that I ever been with after that, I prayed on him. And I'm more closer to God than ever now. And I promise you. And I don't want to wish nothing bad on nobody, but years down the line, he everything I thought he should have been punished for, he was punished. Okay? So, but you can't be God. You gotta let God be God and do what he's supposed to do, for the move. Yeah, y'all can't bring up the past. Like Marvelous Mill said, you just gotta talk about what's happening now and you gotta be in your feminine. Always be in your feminine. And when you have problems being your feminine and you wanna pop off, you wanna say sweet. And like I said, they love their grandmoms. Because their grandma, hey baby, even when he make you mad and he hurt your feelings, hey baby, you hungry? A lot of y'all will give up on a man before you break up. You gotta be his woman all the way until the end. From now on. If you get in a relationship and you with a man, you cannot stop being his woman until you say you are no longer my man. Because you're gonna say, I could have did this. No, we not doing that. We doing it. And y'all gotta get rid of y'all side pieces. I said this last time. Get rid of your side pieces because your side pieces is in the background looking like, I can't wait because nobody wifed her. I didn't wife her. So I'm just waiting for this dude not to. And she gonna run back to me. If you gonna run to your side piece, you might as well stay with him. Because he don't believe in you. He don't believe you marriage material. He can't wait till that nigga messed up. That ninja. Okay, I don't even want to say ninja. He can't wait till that brother mess up. Period. He can't. Because he don't believe in you. And he waiting for the time where you call him. And them be the ones patient, don't they? They be waiting a year from now. Click to show all messages. Okay, I will. I don't know how to do that, girl. Show me how to do it. Because I don't know how to do that. Chat. Uh, I think I show all messages now. Hey, Aisha. Oh, I see it. Oh, hey, girl. I didn't even see her on here. You must can't see my comments. I was here the whole time. Oh, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Yeah, we know how to use cuss words for sure, but that's not how we supposed to be as women. You know, a woman that is in her masculine has been placed there by a man, most likely. A woman can only be in her masculine when she can't be in her feminine. Women are so light and so soft when they have somebody around that they can trust and that they love. You know, a lot of men be like, well, what should I do when she in her masculine and she just rah, 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 rah? Not being your feminine, but you have to submit to the woman and let her trust you. And y'all gonna say, I ain't gonna submit to no woman. Why not? She a woman that you pick. You pick a woman that's not gonna be your wife. Because if that woman is gonna be your wife, she gonna help your life. Y'all know I gotta do a ride. Y'all know I gotta do a ride. Y'all do this down at the bottom, all right? For real. That's very true. Y'all got to be trusting y'all women that y'all love and respect. If you bought her in your life, that means she's supposed to be your wife. And if you didn't, she's a trophy piece and you didn't really love her. But if you trust her, you should trust her and anything she do. If you know her heart, you know that she is for you and she'll do anything for you, then she should be leading in every situation in your life. And you just let her do it. If she says something and she has a disagreement with you, hear her out. Try it because she gonna make sure you good every time. We definitely gotta be good and good to our men and love and respect and honor them. I know you some of y'all been with y'all relationships for a long time and he come in the house and you be like, oh hey babe, stop what you doing. Go to that man, embrace him. If you know God brought this man to you, it's time to know that every day. Y'all want to work out on everything else, getting more money, working out on your body, working out with your kids and taking care of your kids, but you don't want to be a good woman or a good man. You don't want to do the work for that. Y'all do your homework on everything else but your relationship because you're comfortable. Never be too comfortable in your relationship. Love hard. Every day, wake up to make it a memorable moment because at any point in any day, it could be all over. Something tragic could happen. People is dying every day. That's 20, 30, and you want to make sure the person that you love felt it. You want to make sure that that person know that you love them and you want to have a lasting love. And your kids see it. Your kids see the love that you have for each other and they treat their mom like the dad treat the mom. They treat their dad like their mom treat the dad. So, your kids are your mirror. If your kids are disrespectful to your man or your woman, it's because that woman or that man is disrespectful to that person. So the kids are your mirror. So when you look at your daughters and they acting up, they reflecting of you. And you can't condemn them for it. You can't say, oh, you like, oh, I saw you do it. They doing it because you let them do it, and they want to be like you. They love and respect your mom. Your mom and dad is the people that you look up to, and you want to be like. So we gotta watch how we move, and we gotta watch our words, and we gotta be sweet to our people and our loved ones, and say, you know, hold my tongue, God, until I know what to say to this person. If you that hurt and you that deeply hurt, You need to say, hold my tongue and let me ponder on this because I'm so hurt by this that I need God. And I promise y'all, when I tell y'all it works, it works. Prayer changes everything. You hear me? And I know y'all ain't religious like that, some of y'all. Mighty so is, you know. I know you always talk about God and everything. 100. Look, Troy though, like, he ain't got nothing to say. But yeah, what y'all doing tonight? What y'all doing tonight? I got my hair done tonight. It boofed up right away. It was so pretty when I first got it pressed. Now it's boofy. It ain't got no curls in it. Hello. It ain't got no curls in it. Y'all natural girlies know. You get that humidity in your head. Whew. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I definitely got a relationship with the God because I definitely don't have no religion at all. I just have a relationship with God. That's why I knew I liked you, girl. I listen to all religions. If it's good and it's positive, I'm rolling with it. And it's about love. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Oh yeah, you gotta get up and sew. Cause you be making some cute stuff. I gotta go on your website. Well, put your website in the thing and put Bold Ass Mom's website in the thing as well. So she can people can look at her skincare products. Okay. Marvelous Mel, you will love her skin products, Bold Ass Mom. And Marvelous Mel's supposed to be getting a channel together, so we gotta stay on her. Okay. We gotta and Troy though got music. He streams on Twitch, T slaps. Um, he do a lot of stuff. He do business cards. He'll do your website. He know how to do editing. He's my editor. So he be showing love all the time. We gotta stay together, y'all. Like even if you can't watch somebody's live, go on a page and like the video and watch it. Don't click on it and don't watch the whole thing because that makes it not go in the algorithm. So even if you don't listen to it, even if you don't agree with it all the way, if you like that person and you care for that person and you want that person to succeed because you see something good in them, play their videos, go to their thing. That's why me and Mighty so click because we own the same thing. We about support and we don't agree with each other all the time, but we definitely show support because we see the good in each other. So I go constantly on her pages to make sure I show her love. And Troy Doe too. I go and watch his streams. I don't know nothing about no gaming, but I go on there and watch and support. If we have a community of people like this, maybe 25 to 1,000, just think if we had 1,000 of us support each other, that would go so hard. We could never fail. We could never fail. We'll be off the chain. Yeah. If people had our energy, we would never fail. So we got to keep showing up for each other and showing up for love because love conquers all, y'all. I'm almost at my third 40 minutes because I've been trying to do 40 minutes lately. Support our village. Yes, support our village. And we promise we're going to show up for you too, Marvelous Male. When you start, you let me know and I'll let everybody know. Okay? I've announced it on my page. And we do super chats and we help each other. We go into each other's lives if we got it, because sometimes we don't got it. Everybody, Robert Peter to pay Paul right now. If I got it, believe me, I'm gonna give it because every seed you put in is gonna grow if it's from love, if it's watered right, if it's in respect and honor and love and positive. You know, when you got bad soil, that seed won't grow. But when you harvesting it from good soil, it's always gonna grow. So that's why people in church be like, I'm gonna give my last. And I'm not with giving every church money because some of them be playing you. But I'm saying the ones that you do it from your heart and you don't care why they want it. You just doing it. And God know your intention, you straight. You straight. So that's why whenever I give something, if I got a little extra, I'm gonna give it because I sow seeds and I want people to have and grow. And if I can make everybody on here grow and have a nice page and make all the money, I'm gonna do that. Even if I gotta put y'all on my payroll, we gonna support each other. Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Support our village. But I love y'all. Y'all got anything to say to me before I leave off of here? Cause y'all blew this chat up, okay? Y'all blew this session up. And my last video that I had went up to 40, no, 287 views already. So I'm like, whoa, it's going. And oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all, I only need we love you too. Well, I love you too. Okay, I love you too. I only need like five. Tomorrow, I should need only 500 watch hours to get over the 4,000. So we growing, and I have a feeling that because one of my videos got like 4,000 views. I was like, wow, that's probably why I went over the 3,000 so quick because I only been on here for like a year. My page say I've been on here longer, but I wasn't uploading content like that every day. I only did it like 2 times and I got off. And then when I got back on, it was a lot of views for me to just start. So I'm like, whoa, maybe I should continue to do this. And my page grew up so fast. Like I was like, dang, I'm gonna be monetized in like a year. Yes, please do. And a lot of times when we zoom it out on our phones, or we play it in the background, YouTube to stop counting it, you know, because I play it on my laptop sometimes and they don't count it. And I'll be sitting here watching it and I'll be like, dang, why I didn't count this? But they on to that type of stuff. So y'all just make sure y'all have a big screen of it when you play me. Just have it on big screen because when you zoom out, a lot of times they don't count. Yeah. But nobody said what they doing tonight. But I don't want to be on here, rambling. I'm at my 40 minutes. I need somebody to say it. You already know what I'm saying. I love you all. I appreciate you all. So make sure you all say it. Y'all always say this at the end when I say this. This is my end, y'all. For people who don't know, y'all don't know this the ending of my videos for the new people. Yes, okay? And I always say, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And make sure you always sipping it slow. Period. Anybody new on this chat? And if you get on here late, because I know I didn't make it public in enough time, and I just popped on here just because I felt like I had to say something tonight up on this subject. Um, you can still leave comments on the video. Even if you didn't catch the live, you can still leave comments on the videos. And sometimes I go back to Mighty Soul's video and still, even though I commented before, I still do it again because they don't care if you watch it more than once. They still count that. So y'all keep on adding it up. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Sip it slow. Peace.